DSJ. Boom! How y'all doing today? How y'all doing?
Oh, shoot. Now we back.
We back, man.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear?
I got my cup.
Yeah, y'all saw the community post, man.
A Powerade.
Y'all saw the community post, man. We got a special guest today.
My twin. Now we really like dead as we thought we was related in some type of way.
I swear to God, I was so confused when I came on campus. I saw him. I was like, bro, Mama, you got some explaining to do.
Nah, real talk.
Yeah.
Crazy.
We got our special guest. His name Josh, man.
Shout out your socials.
Yeah, man.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's Joshua Kirksey. On the gram, it's JKIRKC22.
Follow him up. Sir.
Yes, indeed. Hey, man, DSJ, man, we on the rise, bro. We thank y'all for 88, bro. We've been growing for sure, man.
Bro, the one
you know what I'm saying? On the
Come on now.
for real. Like, for real. Thank y'all so much, man. We love each and every one of y'all. Nothing has changed. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to grind slowly. You know, it's been busy, you know, but we've been trying to grind at the same time, man. We love that. We love y'all seeing our shorts, man. You know, the races route runner of Cooper Cup and you know, Puka.
I mean, races, I don't care.
For sure, but yeah, man, we thank y'all so much for the support on those shorts, for real. And even on our videos. But again, man, make sure to like, subscribe, and share, man. We about to get into it. But before we do that, you know, I gotta do my little scripture of the day.
Oh yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah. Let's get into it real quick. Scripture of the day is indeed, I ain't got Wi-Fi. Okay. Hebrews 12:11. No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it. Man, you better have discipline.
Amen.
You better have discipline, man. Y'all better learn yourselves, man. For sure, because without discipline, man, you probably ain't gonna do much. You know, people look at you foolishly. People will always respect those that have at least some type of discipline. You know what I'm saying? First, it comes from the home. You know, parents, teach your kids, man. Because when they get out in the world, man, it comes from your background. You know what I'm saying? Discipline is just everything that's needed in this world. A lot more of it is needed. Of course, like a lot of immaturity, a lot of, you know, things that should grow up. We should grow up. You know, we all about to be adults. Say it again. A lot of immaturity, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, just having discipline on everything that you do. You know, thinking about what could happen, what could not happen. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have the discipline. And then, you know, have the discipline to do, whether that's schoolwork, whether that's doing a podcast, shout out to us, or whether that's just basically in life in general, man. You gotta have discipline. So we just need to be, you know, let's just have common sense, you know what I'm saying? Let's have discipline in what we do in life. But we about to get into it, man. Hey, man, Josh, where are you from, and what high school you went to?
Okay, so I'm from Columbia, South Carolina.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm from
I've been to Columbia.
Hey, Big 803.
Yeah, Big 803.
But I was born in Fayetteville, North Carolina. I stayed there for about 4 years until I moved down to Columbia, South Carolina, where I've, you know, spent the rest of my years. I went to a school called Lugoff Elgin High School. It really wasn't that big of a town, anything like that. We just, you know, we had fun where we were. You know, I played football in high school as well, from freshman year to senior year. Of course, during that time, that's when, you know, COVID started happening. So I did miss a year because of that. You know, it wasn't me. Like, I wanted to play, but my parents cared about my safety, and I can't really hate them for that.
Right.
Well, for sure.
But, you know, I did come back. I finished the year of, you know, football. My dad, he's always motivated me to keep going. My mom too, but my dad, especially when it came to sports.
Right.
You know, he talked about how as soon as he got to high school, you know, he was the best in middle school, but then when it came to summer practices, you know, what you were talking about earlier, discipline, he didn't have the discipline to go during the summer. So he just ended up quitting. So he always, you know, passed me on the back for finishing throughout my entire years.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Sure.
Shout out to the parents, man.
Yeah, man. Them parents, bro. Like I said, bro, they teach you right. You do right things, man. You get taught wrong. You do wrong things for sure. But yeah, man, I can say the same thing, man. I was like in middle school, man. I was playing football, man. Even though favorite y'all, if y'all play football, y'all know there's some favoritism in the sport, I played cornerback, safety, and wide receiver. So,
All around.
Yeah, I was all around. So, like, basically, man, I was going to continue through high school, and when I got to ninth grade, man, it was like you probably need to focus on your academics. And so I had to stop because, like I said, I'm not about to, what I'm saying? It's like so many good reasons why I kind of stopped too. I look at it and I'm like, man, I could be in the NFL right now. I could be, I could be a ball hawk. I could be a wide receiver out there, but at least with that being said, I haven't, the injuries, I just can't see myself getting concussed or having broken bones and then come back and play another season like after all that's fixed, so at least that's the one good thing I see. Of course I watch it. Sometimes I just wish I have with the amount that they get paid in college now and NIL and stuff like that. I just wish sometimes I was still playing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember another thing about football. I love playing it because it was just for the sport, specifically not for the fame and everything like that, the girls or whatever. I just really played it because I loved it, and plus it was a stress reliever for me as well. Because I remember back in early high school, I did have some anger problems, and so that really helped me out with it. Also, where I was, obviously there was people always taller than me and stuff like that, and that's why I worked my way. I ended up being a starter by the end of freshman year.
Stop playing with that boy.
Playing with him.
I kept that spot all the way until senior year. There might have been one game I missed, but that was because of family emergency. And I loved being a starter and going up against the O-line people bigger than me and them laughing. I love that because then when I get past them, then they want to take me serious, and that's what I need them to do. I was always the smallest person on the team, almost the smallest person on the team, besides the running back or something like that. We just were motivated to be better, be stronger, be faster. So that was just some motivating factor for me.
Okay, right. Yeah, man. No matter how big, how small, man.
Right. I mean,
keep pushing, man.
Yeah. So, what made you after high school? What made you want to go to USC Aiken?
Well, I had a lot of different factors. Obviously, I got accepted to one of the schools I got accepted to. My parents told me, apply for the big colleges, but also apply for the other colleges too, like Aiken, Buford, things like that. I did get a lot of acceptances. I came here mainly because I like the campus, I like the environment, and I also had someone up here that I knew, from my high school days. She was the big sister I never had. Naya Farmer, shout out to her.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I just mainly came here also because of that. She told me how she liked the campus and everything too, so I just came up here and I talk to her every now and then. Whenever I see her, I don't, get there and pretend like I don't know her. She really did help me out.
Right.
I don't really like when people do that. They come up to high school and then somebody who kind of helped them out, maybe a year above them, somehow they end up in the same college or something like that, or in the same environment. They just pretend like they don't know them.
Right.
So
sounds like someone I know.
Right.
We ain't gonna say that. We ain't gonna mention names though.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm
You
a little
know
slow.
now. Yeah, you know now. Come on, man. Quit playing with me. Yeah, man. I get that feeling too, man. Man, we act like we don't know each other, when we get to college or something like that. Everybody, I tell people all the time, man, college changes people, man. No matter whatever it is, man. You could be in a relationship, man. Or you don't have to be in a relationship, but then when you get in a relationship, you just switch. You get in the right group, man. They change you, and you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of groups around. It's a lot of things around campus that will definitely change who you are. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I agree with Josh, man. I just can't stand, especially when it happened to me too personally. So, can't stand when people just be, doing things like that, where they act like they don't know you because of a relationship, even if she does look like a man, or because of something that might be around, you know what I'm saying, that may look at them like, that may y'all stop back there, even though they may you know what I'm saying, they may do something to you that might be offensive, you know what I'm saying, and it makes you cut them off, like, not spill business, but just like yesterday, prime example, someone thought that I was not talking to them no more because of how they think I was just wanting to talk, right? So when I was basically doing, it's like giving you the same energy as you was giving me, especially if you're taking basketball to the heart. You know what I'm saying? I don't like basketball. This is the reason why I don't play basketball, because that's not my sport, and I take it to the heart when I feel like I'm not doing good, because I depend on defense. And so Roland could tell you a few times I got pissed off and I just walked out. You know what I'm saying?
Left me stranded. No,
yeah.
It was cool.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, if you play me in football, I love football because I'm just gonna catch over you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a play receiver and I can jump high. That's my sport. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, just walk by me, talk to some other people, but walk by me as like she didn't want to talk to me. And so basically she tried to make it seem like it was my fault, you know what I'm saying? That's also something I want to talk to y'all about a little bit later on in the podcast, you know what I'm saying? Because we're supposed to be talking about love, right? Yeah, we're supposed to be talking about love. So, yeah, man, like, that's just a lot of things, a prime example of like how college can change people, whether that's you being in a basketball, you playing basketball, whether that's you with your relationships or you with your people, you know what I'm saying? Don't allow yourself, if you're hearing this podcast, don't allow yourself to change up for nobody. I don't care what nobody says. If you change up, man, I don't know I'm not gonna call you anything, because normally I would, but I call it scoundrel and what's the name? So yeah, but with that being said, like, I agree. I agree with what you're saying. Ron, you got something to say about that?
Sure. Yeah, change, you know what I'm saying? If you believe you're changing for your greater good, do it. But, like, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely like you got to look at it in different aspects. Like, if you cut off this person, knowing they ain't do you no wrong and knowing they rock with you for you, just because, you know what I'm saying, you think, you know what I'm saying, without even talking to them, you know what I'm saying? First, you got to have communication, man. So that's with everything. Like I say, I struggle with that myself, so just stick to it, man. Everything's learning experience, learning curve. Yeah, it's all about growth.
Real quick, just an update. Remember last time when Kittle had, we talked about Kittle real quick?
Yeah.
When he had that shirt, they just fined him about $13,699 for that shirt. Yeah, so just a little update for y'all. Just a little update. But yeah. Hey, but for sure, man, like we said, man.
I mean, that ain't nothing for him.
For him.
Yeah, ain't nothing for him.
That's a little.
That's just pocket change, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. 13.
That's pocket change, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, like back
13. Yeah.
But back to what we were saying, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? And then even if you do switch up for the good, not for the bad at all, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all gonna be older. We all gonna have our different changes in life, you know what I'm saying? We all gonna have our wisdom to be a lot more than it is right now. I'm at 21 compared to 42. You gonna have way more wisdom than me at 21, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, even though we're all on college, even if you're not in college, man, don't switch up for anybody. Right. Always, if you're gonna switch up, allow God to be the focus, to switch you into the right ways. You know what I'm saying? But don't allow anyone else to switch you up, because you never know, they can drag you down. You know what I'm saying? You never know, they can make you look bad for real. So, yeah, just stay focused on yourself. And if you do switch up for the good reason. Not because you want to date a man. That is a man. With that being said, we do have two people back here. You know, y'all know Kayla, y'all know Kylie. I had
What's her name?
I had to look at her. You know, I was about to forget names. So, you know, if y'all hear slight comments, if y'all have slight commentary, if y'all have something to say, y'all can still say it.
Oh,
Hey.
oh. No, we good.
Hey. But if y'all got something to say, y'all can say it. You know, but we just be the audience. That's what they said. Yeah, but with that being said, let's get into it, man. So, I guess since we're talking about sports mainly right now, my guy's a Carolina fan too, so he's not the only one. Roland's not the only one. Josh is the only one. Is one too.
You
So
get a size, bro.
yeah, man.
On the
So
O-line.
man, how y'all feel? How you feel?
Bryce is not a bust.
Right? Yeah.
It's the O-line.
We
It's
gonna keep
definitely the
saying that.
O-line.
We gonna keep saying that. Bryce is not a bust.
He's not a
Stop
bust.
saying that he is. Give him time, man.
You know, I seen a comparison. It took 3 years for Tua to be good in the league.
And who he had? It took him Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
And Jalen Waddle.
Thank you.
They
Panthers.
don't have nobody.
Go
That's
get
how they're
somebody.
feeling.
Jalen and them may have lost the Super Bowl, but they only took like what 2 seasons.
Yeah, it took them 2 seasons.
Nobody's gonna get it on the first season. Sometimes it's like rare, but nobody's like 9 times out of 10, nobody's gonna get it on their first season.
Right, man. I'm telling y'all just have to relax, man. This dude, like I said, think of Jalen Hurts. Think of Tua Tagovailoa, man. Think of
Tua Tagovailoa.
I can really name those two. Think of Tom Brady when he had Randy Moss. Even though he didn't win the Super Bowl that year. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, we just got so much going on back there, but
Like
yeah,
some
man.
kids back there.
For sure.
Bad little kids.
But for sure, like, y'all have to give him time, man. Give him Marvin Harrison Jr. You know what I'm saying? Give him somebody that he needs. You know what I'm saying? He could have kept DJ Moore. That could have been something
I
right
don't
there.
know why they got rid of DJ. I
But, like,
still don't understand that.
Yeah, so y'all have to give that man time. He's not gonna have the best protection in the world. He's not. It's Carolina. I think since Cam left, they've always had O-line problems. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But you know, last season when we had Wilkes as head coach for that little time after Rule got fired or whatever.
Yeah.
Them boys was thriving. We darn near made the playoffs.
Right. See, it partially does take a coaching situation. Like, you know, your plays ain't going to play for you sometimes.
Yeah.
But I don't even know. See, what was it? We looked at the stats. I don't know if they played before that, but he had like 750 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 5 picks. I believe that one time we looked at. Yeah. So, I mean, he ain't gonna be the best. I mean, look, we can go with Stroud. Houston has 2 goons out there. They had a rookie, Tank Dell, and then they also have Nico Collins, who's just going crazy this year. You know what I'm saying? So you have to give it time. Y'all, Carolina, and whoever else is like that, give it time, man. Y'all don't have. Speaking of, we're gonna talk about this later. Steve Smith. Y'all don't have Steve Smith.
No, we don't.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have a Musain Muhammad.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all have to just give it time.
Yeah.
Y'all don't have D'Angelo Williams. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have Jonathan Stewart, you know. So again. But yeah, man. How y'all feeling? Like, I know we went on a whole tangent there about Bryce, but how y'all feeling about the team overall?
I think our defense is pretty good. Like, we've always been good at defense. It's like I said, I'll always go back to the O-line. Like what you were saying with Cam, like we just have O-line problems. Whether it's like we couldn't get a good O-line, or like we would get one and then they would get injured like in the first 3 games or so.
Right.
So yeah, that's honestly how I feel. I always liked our defense. Like, they may have like struggled against certain teams, which was kind of expected, but more often than not, when they were like expected to perform well, they did better than most people gave them credit for.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this: the cornerback, even though they may have gave up 2 touchdowns to Jefferson, the cornerbacks didn't really give him 100 yards though. He had 85.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That one game that they played, you know what I'm saying? The
Tennessee Vikings.
The doggone Detroit Lions though.
Oh yeah, they.
You know what I'm saying?
They didn't even have Amon.
They didn't have Amon-Ra, and
Amon-Ra.
they had Laporta go off. You know what I'm saying? So,
But
it
you
depends.
see, they digged into their playbook, man. Like, I also noticed, like, we just start digging into our playbook. Maybe that's with just Bryce getting more comfortable, but
Right.
we actually performing a little bit better on offense. I don't like Miles Sanders. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect
I
to him,
told
but
I keep
man.
telling y'all could look at all the podcast episodes. How
got
many times
finesse.
I've said Miles Sanders is not like that?
he not, bro. Eagles
How many
O-line
times I
made him
said
look
that?
real good though.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Yeah, for sure. So
I say if we had Miles Sanders about 2 years ago, he probably be a little better.
nah,
but I don't think he's that right now.
I don't think that either. You know what I'm saying? But then again, if it was the Eagles,
He did get injured though.
Yeah, so
That's an iffy subject.
yeah, but I feel like y'all need. Is Derek Brown doing any good for y'all in the defensive line?
Straight.
He's straight.
He's
Yeah,
straight.
he
He's
is.
not having no crazy season yet. Even Brian Burns, he started off hot. Now he kind of, he.
Why I hated Matt
Might get
Rule
a
the
sack.
most? You remember why I hated Matt Rule the most is when he made the glorious decision to trade off Christian McCaffrey. And look
Oh, yeah.
what he doing now. I kept telling people
yeah.
he's getting injured, right? Just give
Right.
him one more season, and before they can give him that next season, he got traded, and then he popped off in San Francisco.
Yeah, he has not got injured yet. By the way.
I can say that's great blocking too. He don't get touched a lot.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? That could have been another pivotal piece for Bryce to have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He could literally win games with Christian McCaffrey just because of Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, because Christian McCaffrey, he's a running back, but he can also catch.
Yeah.
It may be like short yards, but like short yards all the way down the field gets you down to the touchdown.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
Same time too.
Sure.
We had the ball the better.
Right.
All right. Quick question, guys.
Yes.
Super Bowl predictions. Who's gonna be in
Gotcha.
the Super Bowl this year?
San Francisco and the Eagles.
You said San Francisco and who?
The Eagles.
They're both in the same division. You have to think of an AFC team.
Oh, I'm tripping.
That could be an NFC championship game though.
True. That can't
Okay,
be.
yeah,
that could be
that
an
would be a good
championship
game.
game.
It's definitely not
Yeah.
gonna be the Cowgirls.
It's
Shut up.
not. It's
Shut
not.
up.
They
Win a
took
game.
Whooping.
Win a game. Win a game
Oh,
before
you
you
trying to
talk.
get petty? All right.
Yeah,
At
win a
least we
game
ain't
before you
throwing-
talk.
at
You
least we
lost
ain't
to
throwing
Lil
five
Hand Kenny
interceptions.
Pickett. I don't want to hear it.
What's that?
Lil Hand Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear
Hey,
it.
we
threw-
still won 3 games.
It's
though.
cool.
We still-
Five
It's cool.
interceptions.
You still won 3 games, doggone it. Yeah,
Just saying.
You take your tail on over there with that.
I got one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Y'all lose to Lil Hand Kenny Pickett. Don't talk to me.
Hey man, you lost the dog.
We got a rookie. I don't want to hear nothing.
Y'all lost to a lot.
Y'all
of
got an
teams this
experienced
year.
vet back there.
Hey man, sorry Carolina fans, but y'all lost a lot of games this year. You know what I'm
We
saying?
did.
Yeah, y'all won a game.
The
Y'all,
only
y'all
time
have
we
a
got our
donut
butt
right
beat
there.
was Detroit.
Yeah.
All the other games was close.
Yeah,
They were.
One
yeah.
possession.
Yeah, I'll give y'all that.
We're turning.
Are y'all gonna win this week though? That's the question.
No.
Going against?
Miami.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that's I thought.
I'm out here in Miami.
As I thought, Tyree gonna burn your guy, bro.
Tyree
Tyree
playing in Miami. Or, I don't even know.
I don't know.
I can look it
Either
up.
or you
It
still
don't-
either or
it
you
don't.
still gonna get you still gonna
As long as it don't turn out
40.
like
J.C. Horn hurt. Dante Jackson hurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as
I
it
mean,
don't
the
turn
young
out like,
cornerbacks, they doing fine, but we
You better
gotta
hope
play
Henderson
some
ain't.
zone.
You better hope Henderson ain't out there, bro.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
You better hope Henderson ain't out there. For
CJ,
sure.
Lord
I just
Jesus.
hope it don't end up like Denver, bro.
Yeah, I just don't want to get beat by
That's
like.
all I care about.
If we can lose by like 2 touchdowns, I'm cool with that. But like 3 and up, I'm scared. I don't like that.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, you continue with your Super Bowl prediction.
Oh yeah.
You said San Fran
Trying to think of an
or
AFC
Philadelphia.
team. I'm trying to think of an AFC team right now. 'Cause, like I know mainly like the NFC teams.
Hold on, let me look on Google for you. Even though I know the AFC teams by head though. Look it up for you. Let me look it up for you. So AFC teams.
Technical difficulty. We have a tick.
So the AFC teams are the Kansas City Chiefs, Miami Dolphins, Buffalo Bills, New England Patriots, where we know that's not going to happen.
Nope.
New York Jets, Cincinnati Bengals, Las Vegas Raiders, Denver Broncos, Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, y'all going this. Let me stop being biased. Jacksonville, Indianapolis, Los Angeles, Cleveland, Houston, Tennessee, and Pittsburgh.
I say right now the way Miami's going, they might make it. I mean, people are always gonna root for the Chiefs because I mean they were Super Bowl winners last year. I just don't think they'll win the AFC Championship this year. If it comes down to them and like the Dolphins, I think the Dolphins have like a better like team overall. Like,
Yeah.
So I think that they'll win, and it'll be them versus San Francisco.
Right. right.
I like
By the
it.
way, shout out to this beat. This beat is smooth. Speaking of, for sure, like I think it has to be San Francisco. Like I know we're 5 weeks in. The season 6 weeks in the season, but San Francisco, boy, they have. Me and Roland was talking about this. They have a top 3 offense and a top 3 defense.
If they don't get hurt, they win it all.
If they don't get hurt, they win it all. And then I think for the
injury
offense,
stopped them the past 2 years. I would say injury stopped them.
yeah. And I think the AFC team, I would say, surprisingly, I would say Kansas City. Because you know how they be playing, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? You know
Patrick
how
Mahomes
they be
gonna
playing.
turn up in the playoffs. Like they playing iffy right now, but once they get that team chemistry, they straight.
They gonna hit that side pass again.
I'm just going with the choice that I feel like would be most obvious.
Yeah.
Because even though like we said, there have been teams that have won 8 games, 9 games, and won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
New York Giants. You know what I'm saying? So you have to. I'm gonna just say, like, I want to go up Miami, but I don't know right now because the teams we know what teams
they gotta go against the Bills. They ain't getting.
They have to go against the Bills, and then they lost to the Bills. That lost to the Jaguars. You know what I'm saying?
This season is kind of confusing. I would say AFC side very confusing. I don't know who's top dog over there.
Yeah, I don't know, but I would say Miami has the best offense in that division. In that division, they do. Yeah. So for me, I would say Kansas City and San Francisco, but an alternative for Kansas City would be probably Miami.
Okay, yeah. I like it. All right. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna have Kansas City or the Bills on the AFC side, and then I'm gonna have, of course, Philly and San Fran for NFC.
Because I'm calling like the championship rounds is probably gonna be Eagles, San Francisco, and then Kansas City and Bills, or Kansas City and Dolphins.
Yeah.
And I just
I would like to see the Dolphins.
I just want to see another game.
I actually would.
I just want to see another game like the one we saw. I think it was like 2018 or 19, where the Chiefs and the Bills played the championship game, and they kept going back and forth.
That was beautiful.
I love those games.
They always have good games, man.
That was one of them. That's probably my favorite football game I've ever seen because I watched it live that night, and I was going for the Chiefs too. I wouldn't have been mad if the Bills won,
right?
But I was just going for the Chiefs during that game.
Yeah,
right. Hey, so, yeah, man. It's either those two, or it could be surprising. It could be the Bengals again.
Bengals could pop off out of nowhere.
It could be the Bengals. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think they got enough defense this year, but
I don't think so either. I don't think so either. Yeah. But I'm about to say I caught that on time because that was like the ad playing on there. But yeah, man. So you got any college? You an Alabama or Carolina fan?
Well, actually, I'm both because my mom is an Alabama fan because she's from Alabama, and my dad's a Carolina fan because he's from Greenville, South Carolina.
Right.
So our household is split. I remember one time I had to babysit my brothers because they went to the. You remember when South Carolina and Alabama played each other?
Yes.
And they were at South Carolina.
Right.
I remember specifically it was one play. I think Harris was still there. Najee.
Yes.
I remember I was telling my brothers, I was like, look at this. I was like, I want to see a spin move and a hurdle. And what happened on that play?
A
spin move and a hurdle for a touchdown.
Yeah, man.
I remember that.
Hey, you remember, man? Speaking of, man, Najee. See, he was a goon at Alabama, man.
He was.
He was a goon at. Wait, what do you mean? What you mean by that?
He was going to Alabama.
What's about now?
I don't know what's going on now.
I like Henry too. I'll never forget that play where he stiff armed that boy.
That boy carries the whole Titans organization for real, bro. He carries that team.
I ain't gonna lie, they haven't been using them as much this year.
They trying to be dependent on Tannehill. It's not working out for him.
No, don't do that.
Think about it.
It's not working out for him.
Does he sound like a
man? Tannehill,
he's good though.
Former Miami Dolphin
starter for sure.
Keep using what you know.
Right. Imagine him still in the Dolphins with Tyreek Hill though.
He was better when he had his like big old beard.
Yeah.
I like the beard, Tannehill, man.
Yeah, for sure. Podcast, man. Y'all let us know, man. What's y'all Super Bowl predictions? I forgot to mention that earlier. Y'all forgot. Not y'all forgot. Let me slow down. But yeah, man, y'all give us y'all predictions in the description below. You know what I'm saying? We trying to, get y'all incorporated to our little podcast community. So, yes, indeed. What's that? Yeah, so Alabama and South Carolina. Oh boy, two teams I
F
hate.
them boys.
Two teams I hate. As a Georgia fan, man, I can understand. I can understand.
I don't like them.
Auburn.
Oh,
So
speaking
bad.
of, hold on. Speaking of,
I just don't like them.
Speaking of, can I talk to you about something?
Go ahead.
Hey, Drake, I saw y'all. I saw you wearing a Georgia jersey.
Who, Drake?
Yeah, Drake.
Drake a bandwagon. Whatever
No.
game he go to,
No,
he go wear
I
their
mean,
jersey, man.
you know, have you heard of the Drake curse?
Money for fun.
The Drake
Oh,
curse.
yeah.
Hey, Drake, if we lose to Vanderbilt this week, man, if we lose to Vanderbilt this week, boy,
Ooh,
man.
Y'all had really two close calls. One
Yeah,
against
really.
one against South Carolina because like we was up. It's just the consistency. See the freaking what's it called? What's his name again? Quarterback.
Rattler.
Yeah, see the
Spencer?
Rattler
Yeah,
that we
Rattler.
had in the first half was the one that beat Tennessee and beat Clemson, and then he was gone in the second half. If we
Right.
had kept him, I feel like we would have won. And then Auburn sold so bad, man. They
Yeah.
sold so bad.
Yeah, I wasn't watching the games, man. I wasn't watching the games because I felt like we were gonna lose. That was two possible losses, man. But you know what I'm saying? It was all good. Colt, you know what I'm saying? Georgia's, found their groove. They beat Kentucky lately.
Yeah.
About like 40.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at least we could see that 2022, 2021 Georgia. But
Yeah.
yeah, so how about the Clemson man over there on the left, far left?
No comment.
Little comment.
We're not horrible.
I'm glad Texas lost though. That was a fun game.
Why are you glad Texas
I
lost?
just didn't want them to be number 3 anymore.
Oh, 'cause they
We
beat
shouldn't-
y'all?
Yeah, they shouldn't have been.
Oh,
We
okay.
shouldn't have lost to them. We shouldn't
Yeah.
have. But it
Well-
happened, and then they lost to Oklahoma. They always have a good game to Oklahoma though, and they were
Oklahoma
both
look-
ranked.
Yeah, they do.
So I liked it.
Yeah, they do.
Oklahoma look nice, but I don't know. I think Georgia probably still gonna win it.
Oh, speaking of,
As long as something don't happen like with TCU, where there's actually a fight, then I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
hey, speaking of though, see your boy Dabo or what? Who was he?
Yeah, it's Dabo.
Babers?
Well,
Is that his last name? Baber from Oklahoma, the head coach.
I think so. No,
Yeah.
Venable.
Yeah,
Brent?
Venables.
Yeah.
Yeah, Venables, man.
He was
Yeah.
our defensive head coach when we won the championship.
See, everyone's talking bad about him. Now he's 6-0. So yeah,
I
you
knew
gotta-
Venables was gonna get them boys together sooner or later.
yeah, that's what I'm
Oklahoma
saying.
never had defense. They actually got a little bit of defense.
You got actually, yeah,
That's good.
yeah, you got to do it. Big 12 defense don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
So
man.
you could easily put up 50 points on them. Like both teams score 50 with ease. You know what I'm
I'm
saying? So,
finna say something
what's that?
controversial. You might as well make it a short clip right now.
All right, bet.
Shador Sanders better than Caleb Williams.
No comment.
I believe in that. I'ma stand by it. We can fight about it for all I care.
I'm just gonna give it to the podcast people, man.
Rick-
I'm
Y'all-
saying like translating to NFL wise, Shador will be better.
I'm not gonna answer that. Part of me says I don't disagree, and then part of me says I disagree.
I know y'all need to see more though, so I'll let y'all see more. But
Yeah.
The championship match I would like to see in college is Georgia and Michigan because I've never seen them really go against each other.
We killed them last time we
I
played.
don't know.
yeah.
We
Michigan
was on a-
always choke against Georgia. Anytime
we-
they play, I'm like,
we
Michigan do
killed
good
them.
that whole year.
Yeah.
Then they play against Georgia, and I'm like,
Well, I ain't gonna
they
lie.
I'ma
suck.
say it
I
like
lied.
this.
I said it wrong. I meant to say Ohio State because Ohio State they
Ohio
sold
State,
they
yeah,
sold
yeah.
against Georgia a couple times. They
Yeah.
could have beat them.
Yeah.
Really
I ain't
coulda
gonna lie,
beat
I ain't gonna lie. That
Yeah.
last year, them boys,
Yeah. We should've lost that
Stroud
game.
was close.
We should have lost that game for real.
Stroud was close.
should've lost
If
that
Marvin
them.
Harrison didn't get hurt, it would have been a different story.
All
That's
right.
a championship
All
game. I
right.
would
Be
like
for
to see.
real.
I want
Be
Ohio-
for real.
I want
Ringo
Ohio
wasn't
State-
guarding that.
I want
Woulda,
Ohio
coulda,
State-
shoulda.
Ringo wasn't guarding that.
I know Ringo wasn't guarding that. Shoot, Ringo wasn't guarding most people in the doggone
But as you
games we
said,
played.
woulda, coulda, shoulda. Hey,
Yeah,
y'all
woulda,
won.
coulda, shoulda, man. For real.
They always switch it up because sometimes they'll have number 1 going against number 3, or they'll have number 1 going against number 4.
Yeah, I don't like that. I
That's
never
weird.
liked that.
I think they are they still doing the 4? Just
Yes,
top 4.
no.
Yeah.
After this season, they doing 16.
Thank you.
Or 12.
I missed the 6 season.
Wait,
the
They doing
16
16 team or 12 teams in the playoffs, right?
'Cause it used to not always be 4, just 4 competing to get to championship. They had like 6 or 8.
Since
Oh,
So
no,
they finna
since
go
the
back to that.
no, since the playoffs started, it's always been 4.
You sure?
Yes.
No, because I swear, college football playoffs, like the 4 thing came about, I want to say 7, 8
You're
years
talking about
ago.
the New Year's 6 games.
Mm.
Yeah, because that's different.
Okay.
See, they had a 4-year play. a 4-game playoff ever since the playoff has started.
Okay.
And then that's when it was like, man, it's starting to get SEC starting to take over, man.
Yeah.
About the last couple years, man, the SEC has won more championships than everybody else.
Yeah,
so we got to put it to 12, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because then that would mean
It'll
Big
be cool.
12.
It'll give everybody a chance.
Yeah, that means the
Everybody
Big
a
12,
chance.
the Pac. Well, I don't know about the Pac-12. I don't even know if the
Pac-12
Pac-12 is gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying?
It might be.
So
Who joined the ACC again?
Stanford and
Stanford and
Cal.
and
Yeah,
Cal.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Stanford and Cal.
Yeah. Stanford
You know-
could be good, but Cal.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, man. I mean, the 12 play. How, like, now since we on that, how do y'all feel about it?
I'm cool with it.
I really never paid it too much attention, but I mean,
Oh, I meant to
So
say,
could
did y'all
you-
see that game winner last night though?
Yeah, Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah, Houston. I was gonna say
Fire.
that's another team that was from the American Conference that's in the Big 12 now.
Yeah. I like
example.
what they doing, man. Combine them, yeah. Because having so many conferences, man, them
Right.
boys. Because like being in a bigger conference gives more exposure, so them boys can, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
get out there,
Right,
get to the
right.
NFL.
and the way they won that game, that reminded me of that one where Jacksonville won, where they batted it down and it went right to him and he jumped in the end zone.
Oh yeah.
That reminded me of that game right there.
Oh yeah. I forgot Garrard. David Garrard was back there at QB.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that. But yeah, let's go on break, man. We've been talking for about 36 minutes now. So, DSJ Podcast, man. Make sure to like, subscribe. Hold on, I'm messing up here. Hold on. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And with that being said, man, let's go on break. DSJ real quick, man. That's a wrong button. Let's just be clear. So these boys, these boys in here. So we would normally press a button that would say DSJ Podcast. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And always stay blessed. Doggone boys in here came in here and messed up everything. So we ain't got sound bites no more for right now. So when it happens, man, we'll put them sound bites back on here. Always something can never go right, but it's all good. Remember, stay tuned. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, and on the road to 100.
Go blah.
30 hertz straight up.
DSJ, we're back. You know, yeah, I had to change it. I had to change it to R&B because, you know, that's love we about to talk about, man. We about to talk about some love. So Josh, I guess you asked the question and we'll answer. And we're gonna have everybody, including Kayla and Kylie, in this debate because, you know, we're boys. Three of us is boys, girls back here. We talked about love before, but, you know, like I said, we always have different perspectives on love and stuff like that. So with that being said, Josh asked the question.
You saying very PG, by the way.
Oh no, yeah, of course, never that, never higher. Like I said, but this is one that was kind of sit on me for a minute. We'll talk like I've had like asked this question to other people too, but I want to know what y'all think about it. So, in either personal experience or what y'all seen, who do y'all believe cheats more, males or females, and your reasons why? So I said, so I'll just repeat it again because we have you know some other guests in here. So I said, based on your personal experience or what you've seen, who do you think cheats more, males or females?
Females.
Okay.
No,
So-
wait.
Reasons why. Go ahead.
Yeah, explain your reason.
I don't choose either. I don't know. I haven't experienced.
Anyway,
Welcome, Kylie.
Enough of this one.
Welcome.
males physically cheats, females emotionally cheats. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a good one. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah. Come on.
Probably. Yeah.
So we all agree with that one?
Yeah, we all agree with
I
that.
don't really got no different.
Yeah, I got no.
I'd rather go on like what I've seen versus my personal experiences, because like personal experiences, they're just like,
I haven't been through it personally. I don't want to go through it.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. If I say I haven't experienced that myself, so I really don't say. Only times I really hear things about people getting cheated on is when I hear like YouTube and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really hear people getting cheated on
it happens
every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember. I don't mind sharing this story, but that actually happened to me back in sophomore year of high school. I did have a relationship where I did get cheated on. I never really figured out the reason why. Sometimes there's really no reason, and I wasn't trying to look for the reason for it. But you know, I'm glad I had a support system around me, you know, to keep me, you know, emotionally attached, but also like not, you know, think every female is just, you know, bad just because that one did me wrong, you know. My mom told me this especially. You know, she like immediately knew that as soon as we broke up, she automatically knew when it happened. You know, because moms got that, you know, they got that instinct, you know. And my mom was the first one to figure out. My dad like noticed because you know, he picks up on stuff too. He probably would have picked up on it that day as well. But my mom went ahead and told him just because of the fact. So, you know, like I said, it didn't last for very long. So I'm sad about that, but I'm grateful for that as well because I wasn't super attached. But at the same time, I was. It was my first relationship. The person was like a year older than me at the time. So, you know, all my friends, you know, they kept me, you know, in it too. Cause like they were talking about like Josh, like the first relationship was someone like who's older. Not many people could say that, you know? So, you know, and then like my dad, you know, I love my mom and dad. Like I always loved them. They're my biggest support system in high school. Right. You know, I feel like without them, obviously, and without God, you know, I would have been in a darker place than I was, you know, what I am right now.
Right.
You know, I still, you know, feel bad sometimes, but I always go back to like what my dad tells me. You know, it's a old but classic saying. There's plenty of fish in the sea. You know,
Right.
You know, don't just get stuck on one, the one that got away, because somebody else is gonna come to you that would be even better than what you could have imagined. You know. So I remember something you were saying, Dion. You were talking. There was a subject about this before. You were saying how like you're not really like searching. It's not, you know, like, you're just waiting on, you know, God to give you the right person. So that's what I'm trying to do right now as well.
Right. Yeah, man. I could say that, man. Like, I think one of the hurtful things that has at least happened to me, I can't really say that, was when, and I can mention this, it's like having a girl around, you know what I'm saying, that likes you, and then, you know, it messes up just because you have something that you're trying to do, you're trying to build, and it includes other women inside, and they think that they're trying to cheat on you. You're trying to cheat on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it happened so weirdly, you know, because like my closest friend came from Georgia, and you know what I'm saying, and she took offense to it, and like she's made it seem like I didn't care about her and all that stuff, and it's like, man, you know what I'm saying? So at least when I say that, that she didn't have the trust in me because of how she sees another woman inside a podcast, it's like, it's insane. I think that's why I don't know. I'm not gonna answer that question. Like I said, both sides have its faults, but you know, yeah, that's quite hard. That's quite hard to understand, like when it comes up to stuff like that. Now, but yeah, I think that's just all I gotta say about that.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
Got any more?
I'm about to say I do got a couple more actually.
Y'all listen.
All right. Okay, I got it. So this is one I like. I think I heard this question may have been mentioned before, but I feel like there's a lot more that could have been said about it. What are y'all thoughts on like people who decide to cheat? You know, like what are y'all thoughts on that in general?
If you think you finna cheat, just break up with that person, because you wasting time.
Yeah.
And time is precious. So,
I mean,
and if you actually care for that person, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and do them a favor.
And then my thing is like I don't like the ones who like they do it and then they don't own up to it. They like try to make excuses, or they like try to make it seem like it was your fault that they did what they did.
right.
Yeah.
Like that's just one of the things I can't stand seeing or like just hearing about, because that's just a trigger for me. I don't like that at all.
Right. For sure, like
It doesn't make sense.
yeah, I guess with me, man, if you cheat, I feel like if you're cheating on somebody, I just can't see myself like I'm gonna say this for myself. I just can't see myself cheating on a girl.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, there's pretty girls, there's fine girls, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm with one that I know that's for me, you know, I'm not about to waste my time on another girl that may have, you know, bigger parts than this girl I'm with. that may look prettier than someone that I'm with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to waste my time on that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know, everyone's different. But to me, if you cheat on somebody, I just can't look at you the same way. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. But if you were to cheat on me,
Why trade a dime for a penny?
right. Right. But if you were to cheat on me,
How long you been holding on to that one?
nah.
Bro, how long you been holding on to that one?
Yeah.
3 years.
9380.
Okay. Enough of the negative aspects of it. What are some things y'all like to do versus like, you know, with people y'all talking to or like in a relationship in general? What are some of the things y'all like to do?
Man. If
I
I
like to fight.
if I like you,
Fight.
I guess if I like you,
911?
Go ahead, D. Go ahead, D.
if I like you, I was like it's for me. I will show you how if I like you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like,
yeah, for
like,
sure.
cause I don't want to hold nothing back. I don't want to be like, hey man, I don't like you when I really do. Now the thing is, every time when I do, like if I do like someone, it's like, bruh, you know, just like most recently, I had someone that I ain't gonna say it. But yeah, man, it still haunt. It didn't haunt me, but it's like, man, this lad here, she's the right one. But she, you know, has a boyfriend. So that's the thing, man. Man,
If I like you, you'll know. There you go.
Yeah, if I like you, you'll know. Just
like,
you know, I just keep it simple. I just give you that look. You know, I just be like, "What's up?" Hey, you know what I'm saying?
That look.
You know what I'm saying? I'll give you that look. I'll give you that look. I'll give you that the way I speak. It'll be different. You know what I'm saying? But until that point, you know, I'm not in a relationship. Until that point, you know, we'll find out.
I like, you know, I like to talk about, you know, negative, but I also got to talk about the positives. You know, got to keep it equal. And I like I said, when it comes to like liking someone, like I'll show you, I'll say it, but like I'll also put actions into it. And like besides that, I don't like the fact that, you know, we're in a society now where like being nice to somebody or like showing that you care is like considered being like a simp or basically like a beta or something
Simp
like
or
that.
sassy? Like what
Like,
you mean?
Yeah, I just don't understand like why, like especially like when it comes to like simp and stuff like that. Like simp, like of course there are people who can be that, but like there's nothing wrong with being that for a person like you really are down for.
Yeah,
It's like I don't understand why people call them that when like they've been in like say like a relationship for like a couple months now, and they call like a simp or something like that.
Especially a simp. I mean, a man who is a simp to a woman that looks like a man.
That's tough.
Say it
Couldn't be
again.
me.
Say it again.
Yeah,
Could not be me.
Especially a man that is a simp to a woman that looks like a man.
You had two better options before.
Oh, you right. Whoa. Oh, I just noticed what you said. I'm gonna shut up. I ain't mean.
Yeah, say it again. I guess you understand. I guess you understand too.
I don't
now,
support
finally.
that. I don't support.
I
I
get-
ain't hear him. I'm over here on Instagram.
Look, I
He
said,
something really
look,
encouraging.
look. Like I said, it ain't nothing wrong. It ain't nothing wrong with a man dating a woman. But if a woman looks,
It's like looking
let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Looking like Cobalt for Planet of the Apes.
Hey, if you in love,
Let's not go there.
Hey, it don't matter what nobody say.
If you a tomboy,
if you in love,
You know
don't
what I'm
matter
saying?
nobody say, bro.
if you a boy that look like a girl, you know
I
what
don't
I'm
care if
saying?
I don't like you or not. If you in love, I ain't finna. Hey, you good, bro? Do your thing.
We are not here to judge.
I don't really care.
He,
Cause I can't judge. You feel me? I'm not a god.
y'all don't like me. Of
course not.
Y'all like me. Don't act like me. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all say the same thing.
But that's their relationship.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't fuck with it personally.
Look. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that?
Hey,
I got nothing but respect. If you're in a relationship, I got respect for it. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing.
Yeah.
don't be out here cheating and flirt.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I guess the more of the story, you know, if you long she ain't cheating, as long as she happy, no matter how you look, no matter how weird it may get, but yeah,
I'll
as
take
long as
loyalty
you-
any day, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take loyalty, especially if they ain't coming to my ear telling me some bull stuff. But you know,
Yeah.
anymore.
Like I said, what was the other one? I'm trying to think about one right now. So like,
Again, real quick, I'm gonna apologize. I apologize to the girls that may want to be. I'm not gonna say it like that. I apologize to people, you know, for. God forgive me. I apologize to people that that wants to be the way they are. You know what I'm saying? There's no judgment in what I do and when I say what I do. Of course, I could talk about it by myself too. You know what I'm saying? I got big gums. My eyes look weird. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to be you, you be you. There's nothing wrong with being you. At the end of the day, the only reason why I talk bad about certain people is because of the certain things they done to me. That's all I say. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. So please don't take offense to what we're saying. If you a woman and if you're a woman want to be a guy or whatever, that do you. But we don't judge that over here. You know what I'm saying? Just over here in Aiken, there's just a lot of stuff going on. Call it the Lex syndrome. So.
Also, this is not like another question or anything like that. This is like more of like a discussion kind of, but I've heard of a lot, like, people talk about, men and women can't be like actual friends and stuff like that. I tend to disagree, mainly because of what I've grown up in as well, because like I know my mom and dad, they both have opposite gender friends and they're like really cool. They respect the fact that my mom and dad are married. They don't do anything to like make it seem like they're flirting or anything like that. And 9 times out of 10, the people that they're friends with are also, in relationships. They're especially in like the churches and stuff like that. Like my mom and dad, they hang out with people in the church. And besides that, I don't really see them go with people outside the church. I don't really mind that. It's just like that's what I grew up in. So I've always grown up around, the positive environment. Everybody can be friends. You just have to learn how to respect people's boundaries and things like that.
Facts. I can't even count how many homegirls I got, man. It's nothing but respect for them, man. Love for them. So
yeah,
it don't gotta be nothing else.
Yeah, indeed, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just cause if I walk up to you, if I talk to you, that doesn't always mean I want to be in a relationship with you. We could just be friends. We can vibe, we can talk, you know what I'm saying? We can hang out, we could just, do things that don't have to be a relationship, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, for real. Hey, man. Hey, get back.
I knew she was going to say it. I'm sweating already.
Now what? Let me stop. Let me stop.
Yeah, but in the corner surrounded by a bunch of...
Man, they took they moved the doggone air and stuff like that, man.
You don't got no big head, man.
Yeah, oh, my.
Nah, it's kind of big. Negative.
Right.
Negative.
So
Negative.
let's switch the topic a little bit. What about like obviously I have like like I said I have 2 younger brothers. 13 and 9. I don't know why my parents decided to do 10 years apart because we fight like we 2 years apart. And my parents always wonder why we fight. I'm like, this is your fault. See, if he was a little bit older, then we could really like tussle for real, and I wouldn't have to worry about it.
Right.
But
this why we also twins too, because I'm also the oldest. My youngest brother is 3. God bless. Then we got a 8-year-old boy, and then 9. My bad. Then my sister 12. So.
All right.
Just being the oldest, it's a lot, man. Because you want to be a role model, but sometimes, boy, them kids can hurt your soul.
You are basically the experiment.
You are.
Hey.
It's really preparing you to be a parent for real. I can say that.
I say like besides the oldest, I feel like some people say like they hated being middle child. I don't understand like my middle brother, he's fine. He's not really.
Yeah.
Some
like,
people say like talk about middle child like neglected and stuff like that. No, like I don't mind sharing this either. Like my brother, like when he was born, he like had autism and it was like really really bad.
My
but as he's grown over the years, like. Before he even got to kindergarten, he could already like read, write like everybody. Of course, he would stutter like maybe like a little bit.
Yeah.
But other than that, like there really weren't any problems. He would make like little sounds sometimes, but he learned himself how to catch himself, not do that.
Yeah.
And so nowadays, like he speaks clearly. He's getting good grades in his classes. Right now, he has A's and B's.
Let me tell you, Bo.
So,
hey, my little brother got autism too. Kid's so smart. It don't make sense. I'm over here asking me questions. I'm like, what? Let's go to Google because I don't know.
He remembers stuff from like 2 years ago. You remember 2 years ago when we did such at this place at this time?
I'm like,
what?
no, I don't. But thank you for reminding me.
Excuse you?
Really, like much love.
There's some things that like everybody remembers. I remember one year, my dad wanted to be funny. He gave my mom a box of coal, like Lily. But
for Christmas?
But under the coal was a new phone.
Oh, that's nice.
she had to look deeper in it to figure it out.
Yeah.
I remember, I'll never forget this. We caught her on camera saying this. She's like, I didn't say this. I'm like, we caught you on camera saying this. Mom. She said, Fred, I'd kill you.
That day morning.
I kill you.
I
It was
kill
hilarious.
you.
I was like,
kill you.
Honestly, anytime we need somebody to remember something for us, we'd be like, hey, Josiah, come here. You remember when Mama said this? Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what you said. That's what you said.
Right,
It
man.
was funny. But, like, both of them, like, you know, they'll know you a lot, you know, wherever you are in the spectrum, whether you're the oldest, youngest, middle child, wherever you are, we all annoy each other, but at the end of the day, we love each other. Like my brothers, I'm coming back next Thursday for fall break, and I keep talking to my mom and dad, but he's saying how Jonathan, the one that annoys me the most, keeps talking about he can't wait for me to come back, even though it's just for those
That's how I be too.
couple days.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah,
I can't say that though, cause everyone's everywhere else. Like my brother and sister, they everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? So my brother in Kentucky, and my sister in Columbia or somewhere in Columbia. So
okay.
it's like I can't really go back home to that, you know. But I would like, you know what I'm saying, always check up on them and stuff like that. So
Sure, man. Check
You know
up
what I'm
on
saying?
the
Like,
ones you love.
yeah, bro, because
Oh,
you never know, man. You never know, like you never know to that moment where they may need you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro. So, I guess I got a question I gotta ask then. So, we're all 20 in here, right?
No, 19.
Oh, well, 19. You know what I'm saying? 20 years old.
I would say 22 for real.
You want to say 22 for real? You 20 years old.
Y'all don't call me old. Just say it every time I got 21. I'm 2 years older than you.
Yeah, you old.
No, you ain't.
Old as shit.
I'm 21.
She better be 20.
Old woman.
Oh well.
I'm just kidding, darling. It's good.
Well, we all?
Y'all ain't gotta talk about my age like
You
that.
good, man.
Like, I'm motherfucking 30.
I ain't say that you were.
You closer to 30 than us.
No, man.
I'm letting me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. Go ahead. Ask your
Ask your
thing, D.
question.
So, I just must ask, if you had to tell someone at 13, 14 years old something that you want to know, I mean, that could help them in the future, like, what would you tell them? You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, this is kind of like generic, but like obviously, like it'll get better. Whatever you're going through, 9 times out of 10, like people in your room, like half of the class. I remember one time our teacher told us, I'll never forget it. Like one of our high school teachers told us this, and that's why I still like her to this day. Named Miss Simmons, and she talked about how no matter what you're going through, at least half of the people in this class are going through something similar or the same thing in that class. So if y'all just like talk, because like, you know, our generation, we don't like, you know, we talk, right? But like not with like random people anymore, like, you know, to like get to know them, see like what specifically we have in common. And so like that entire class, she just wanted us to talk to everybody in the class, get to know at least a little bit about them. She didn't make us remember everything because that was kind of like a lot for one class session. But she at least wanted us to like find one specific person that like we had a lot in common with, and then, you know, tell her about it after class. Well, at least in the next day. So like remember it the next day and then come back. And that made us like, you know, a little closer. You know, we figured out that some people, you know, they both lost their dads in the military, sadly. But, you know, that sometimes, you know, death can bring people together. So that's one of the things that brought them together. Another thing is obviously, you know, like people, you know, like movies or games or something like that. It was something different with everybody. So that's why I really enjoyed her as a teacher. She was a math teacher too. I didn't really like math. I just liked her as a teacher. So yeah.
Love it, man.
Yeah, man, for sure. Anything you got to say?
Who?
You
Who is you?
rolling.
Okay, RJ 3000. Do you got anything you have to say?
Yeah. That's me. About what?
All right, let me just
My
say
bad,
it. Let me
co-host.
just start, man. Come on, Carl. You call me co-host?
I said my bad, co-host.
Oh, no, you're not. But man,
like I
if you're 13, 14, you don't even have to be 13, 14, but if you are, man, I'll tell you at 13, 14, man, you know, just stay afloat, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just allow yourself to grow. You know what I'm saying? Go to school. School comes by so fast. Schools go by so fast, man. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all young bucks don't want to ever get up out of bed, get up at 6 in the morning, go to school at 7 or 8. You know what I'm saying? But man, go to school. School is gonna help you out in the future. I'll say when it comes up to people around you, man, find your group. Find the right group for real. Like I say, you know, and let's just be real. Not everyone's gonna be a friend forever. Not everyone's gonna help you out with things when you really need it. You would tell that. You're gonna eventually tell that, because if they need you with something, if you need them or they need you with something, then you help them out and there's no problem. And then when you need something, they're like they don't want to help at all or something like that. So you'll find your right people. And then also just again put God first. At a young age, man. At a young age, you know, put God first, because God, man, you and God, y'all need to have that connection, man, for sure. Because a lot of y'all probably depend on, you know what I'm saying, the worldly things instead of depending on the person that could actually help you with those things. You know what I'm saying? So always put God first, and also be satisfied with whatever you're doing. You know, people will drag you down. I know a lot of people get picked at in schools. I got picked at school by a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? But don't allow those people who talks bad about you to be your outlook, you know what I'm saying? You should have a positive outlook on yourself. And also just have a positive outlook in life, for sure.
Yeah, another thing I would also, my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You good.
But another thing I would also say is don't be afraid to be okay with letting people go.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Because like I remember like
Ooh, this
as
getting deep.
soon as we came from middle school, like we had people coming from Lugoff and then coming from we had our rival school in middle school. So we had people coming from our rival school and then people coming from the school that we came from. You know, we all came together. And, like obviously like we only really like didn't like each other because of like sports. Other than that, we didn't really have any beef with each other. It was like we're at the same school now. We can't do anything about that. But like our friend group, I swear we had like 30-something people in it. By the time we got to senior year, it was down to like 5. At least for me, from my perspective, we only had like 5 people at the end of it who like I was really close with and I could actually like call genuine friends. And I wouldn't, not to say like everybody else wasn't genuine. We just kind of like split off. Some people were fake, you know. Some people, you know, started fights over small things. But at the end of the day, like we ended up finding out who was like really like for us and like real, you know.
Right.
So yeah, just don't be afraid to let people go. You know, it's okay, because you don't have to hold on to it forever. Because if you hold on to them, that's just extra baggage you're carrying with you throughout your entire years. You know.
Right.
So, like I said, this moral of it, it's okay to let people go. Don't try to hold on to people who don't want you.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Because you never know what they're doing also. Like, you never know what they're plotting against you. For sure. There's always someone that's going to try to take advantage of you. And there's always going to be people that's going to really want to be around you for you. You know what I'm saying? It's a world that we live in that's toxic, that's bad, you know, that has good things but bad outcomes. And you know what I'm saying, let's all have eyes to see and ears to hear for real. Because with that being said, like, we want y'all to be successful, man. We want y'all to be successful at young ages, man. Trust me, being 21, oh boy, a lot comes through to you, man, when you're 21. So even at 19 or 20, but yeah, man, just stay focused on the goals, stay focused on yourself, and you know, like Josh said, never be afraid to let go of things that isn't beneficial to you. So, you got anything you got to say? RJ 3000, you got anything you got to say?
Eric.
All right.
I like your mindset, Josh. You give me hope for the younger generation. You know, we only a year apart, but you know what I'm saying? It still means a lot to, you know, to see
Speaking of the
a younger person thinking like this, having that mindset, just, you know, just wanting the best and just doing the best he can. So that's good, man. Keep your head up high.
Speaking of the younger generation, I would like to also say that our generation had the best TV shows,
Oh, yeah.
movies,
For sure.
and games,
Yes.
and music
Yes.
in general. So
Ooh.
no, whoa, hold on.
Music,
Hold on.
music. I don't know that 90s.
Music.
Nah, 90s though.
I'll give the music to the
everything else,
generation
yeah.
before us, but yeah,
Say 90s is different breed, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah.
But
Sure.
but yeah. I guess with that being said, do y'all got anything to say?
All right.
No? All right. Well, we're going to call it quits here, man. I know we talked a little bit seriously about some things, and like we said, we trying to put some music back on. We cut the music off because it got low. So yeah, DSJ, man, we love y'all. We thank y'all so much for everything that's going on. I don't know the music. Yeah. Oh, there you go. What? Yeah, DSJ. We love y'all.
Hey, man, we love y'all, man.
Hey,
Keep your hands up high.
Yeah, keep your heads up high.
Ding-a-ling low. I don't know why I said that. Hey, you can cut that out.
Nope. We gonna keep it in. You sound like Blasphemous HD. We gonna edit that out.
Pause, by the way.
Keep your heads up high and your toes low. There we go.
Yes,
we
man.
staying 10 toes down.
Toes low.
Okay, good say.
For real, man. Like, yeah, man, DSJ, we thank y'all so much. Josh, shout out your socials again.
Yes, sir.
My social is JKIRKC22 on the gram. Same thing on Snapchat. You know, I appreciate the opportunity to be on here, man. You know, make sure y'all follow, like, and subscribe, man, to DSJ Podcast and RJ3000, man.
Yes, sir.
That's all I got.
Hey, shout out to Josh again, man. He's one of our most loyalist subscribers, actually. He watches all the time, anytime we post it, man. So shout out to him.
For sure.
Yes,
For
sir.
sure, man. Like we said, bro, we on. Let me look real quick before we go, man. I think we on 88 still. But with that being said, man, we thank y'all so much. By the next time, probably we'll have like 90, 91, 92. But we'll see. We're at 80. No Wi-Fi, of course. Okay. Yeah. Basically. Oh, that's disrespectful.
I don't listen to podcasts, so with all love.
Disrespect.
You don't gotta listen.
Disrespectful.
I said with love. Edit.
All right, bet. Well, with someone being disrespectful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Don't listen to haters, but
Yeah, don't listen.
you know, nah, not sensitive, just
Now
joking.
we sensitive, now we sassy.
Oh, we sassy again.
That was
Lord.
sassy.
Here we
That was
Lord.
sassy. Here we go.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, bro, DSJ, man, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. You know, we got a whole bunch of sassafras in here, man. But yeah, DSJ. God dang, man. We out. Oh my gosh. Sorry for the voice crack. I love y'all. Bye.